Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Poppin' Monster X Vid. This is thoughts that freak you out the more you think about them. Okay. About to be some weird shit, I'm assuming. Let's see what they talking about. Let's watch.
What's a thought that freaks you out the more you think about it?
Welcome to Trip Talk. Every word with which you speak was created in another person's mind, likely a very long time ago. If you think about it, language is just our interpretation of thought. And if there's no separation between the observer and the observed, then wouldn't that mean that there's just one brain thinking with many brains?
Yes.
And that would mean language never really had a beginning. Just a bunch of symbols hard-coded in the mind matrix.
What's a thought that freaks you out the more you think about it?
We could literally bring down banks, financial institutions, large corporations the moment we decide that money is no longer valuable.
What's a thought that freaks you out the more you think about it?
This fish is called the kangaroo, and it goes up your penis if you go in the water. And then it traps itself in your penis and eats it from the inside. And the only way to take it out is by cutting off your penis. It also goes up buttholes and vaginas. It's also able to jump from the water into your penis if you're peeing.
What's a thought that freaks you out the more you think about it? Stitch this with your response.
I think about this shit every day, yo. We are literally on a spinning rock. On the inside of this rock is molten metal made of nickel, iron, cobalt, so on and so forth, okay? That metal is so hot and spinning so fast that it's conducting some sort of electricity to create an electromagnetic field that is keeping us from being fried by the sun every single day, okay? We have an atmosphere, just a bubble of air this thin around our planet that's keeping us from suffocating to death, and we're traveling through space thousands and thousands and thousands of miles an hour. Yet here we are, paying fucking bills.
Oh.
It freaks me out to think about it sometimes. Like,
Where
this is it. This is life. And we're millions upon millions of miles away from any other planet. We just got a little tiny rock moon. It's just crazy.
What's a thought that freaks you out the more you think about it?
Okay, so I don't know if I'm the only person that's ever heard of this, but this thought drives my brain wild. So I've heard about when someone's passed away, and I don't mean suicide, I mean accident or like natural causes. And their family members and friends say that on the days leading up to this person's death, it was almost as if that person knew their time was coming. Like based on things that they said, based on things that they did, or even posts that they made on their social media accounts. It was like they knew that their time was approaching. So I'm wondering, does the universe somehow give us like signs that our time is approaching? Do we subconsciously know? What do you think?
What's a thought that freaks you out the more you think about it?
Okay, I think about this all the time, and it like literally breaks my brain. Like I can't even think about it. So there's no such thing as time. Time is infinite, and there's no such thing as space because space is infinite too. The whole entire universe is infinite, but it has to be contained in something. How is it not contained? Like what's outside of the universe? And then what's outside of that? Is it nothingness? Like, and then God, like if there is a God, when did it start and when did it end? And how is it that there is no start or end? It's just always been infinite. But why does life even have to exist? Like there could be nothing. There could be no souls, no dimensions, no life, nothing. Like there could just be nothing ever. Not even just life on earth, but like energy. There could be nothing. It could all be black nothing. Like life and souls and consciousness could just not exist and it would be nothing. But we're here. Like when does it end? Somebody help me. No.
What's a thought that freaks you out the more you think about it?
This only freaks me out because it makes me feel very, very, very upset, and I wish there was more I could do about it, but that's, that's why I'm here. It is proven fact that negative human emotions make human DNA curl up, and it doesn't want to curl up. Your DNA shouldn't be curling up like that. Positive human emotions, and this is fact. You can look at the experiments, you can do anything you want. Factual, fact, without physical contact and with barriers through the use of the field, which is it's like a quantum field that connects everything, and it exists, and that's also proven by science. But positive human emotions actually make the DNA look like it's about to duplicate itself. So, when you are an asshole, you're really doing worse to yourself than you think. You're surrounding yourself with bullshit. So stop being an asshole. Thanks.
What's a thought that freaks you out the more you think about it?
If you're a 90s kid, the way that we looked at the 1960s is the exact same way that little kids are looking at the 1990s today.
What's a thought that freaks you out the more you think about it? Stitch this with your response.
The fact that we seem like we're living in a parallel universe. Anti-vaxxers are now vaxxers. Vaxxers are now anti-vaxxers. My body, my choice people are now, you must wear a mask. You must get a vaccine. Pro-life people are now, I don't have to wear a mask. You should have to protect yourself. And I'm not going to get a vaccine. I don't trust the vaccine. Pro-choice people are like, but you're killing the elderly as they abort children. This is all very confusing to me, and I feel like I don't ever want to be in public again. Not because I'm scared of a virus, just because people have gone fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's actually wild. But yeah, a lot of these freaky thoughts weren't that freaky at all. It was just like, okay, it's like you just now thinking about this, like that's wild. But I mean, it was an okay compilation. Y'all let me know what y'all thought, and I'll see y'all in the next one.